Hey, what's going on, y'all? We're gonna get into the Uber app so I can kind of break things down, maneuver things for you inside the Uber app. First, you want to, of course, you want to you got to get your license, give up your license picture, your registrations, and your insurance. That's before they can even accept you to get into the Uber. Once that's all accepted, boom, you will be ready to go, right? So then you'll turn your Uber app on. Bam. Once you turn it on, go inside the Uber app. Sometimes it's not always going to be like this, but at this moment right here, you can see where it's lit up everywhere. It's red and it got little prices. All that means is, and this is before you even push go to turn the Uber app on. I mean, because you're just inside the Uber app. You haven't pushed go, you haven't started it yet. This is just telling you that whatever your ride is, if you're in that area, you'll get $7.50 more on top of whatever your ride is, or you'll get $11 more on top of whatever your ride is, or you get $5.25 more. So in certain areas, it's telling you it need drivers, so it wants you to be in that area. So that's how they kind of tell you where to go. But at this point, if you turn it on, you do that. Once you push go, and it's gonna ask you a question or whatever, it's on and popping. You're probably gonna get a ride within the next 3 minutes or whatever when it's red like that. Probably the next 1 minute, it's popping, right? So you see at the top left right there, where those three lines are, right there is where you kind of like move around a little bit, figuring out what's going on with the app and everything. So if you go ahead, once you're in there, click on those three lines to the top left. You're going to have the inbox, reservations, promotions, earnings, Uber Pro, the wallet, and the account. Now, the inbox is going to be messages. Basically, every time you get a tip or whatever, it'll have a message, or if this Uber want to talk to you, they'll send a message. Reservations is when, people order a ride or something like that. So you can keep on clicking in there and see if somebody can order the ride or something. Promotions tell you if they offering a little extra money if you get a certain amount of rides, or if you get 3 rides in a row, or it's just all kinds of different promotions. The earnings, the earnings kind of remind me of the wallet, because it's basically telling you how much you done made and everything. But because the wallet is doing that, it's telling you how much you made and you can cash out in the wallet. But the earnings is going a little deeper, because you can actually click, like if it's Thursday, you can click on Monday and see how much you made Monday or whatever. When you click in the earnings, it'll tell you how many hours you was online, all that other stuff. It's pretty good, whatever. The count, that's just, telling you what kind of car you got in there and all that other good stuff, how you set up everything. I'll go back. Yeah, of course, the wallet is telling you how you gonna receive your money, how you get the money out. Or you don't need to know that, because at this point, you've already connected your bank account and everything. Hopefully, because that's the only way you can get your money. That's the only way you can cash out. So now you kind of like got a good idea. Now, you want to check out your tips and all that stuff, you're going to have to hit the inbox. Once you click on the inbox, that's where it show you when you're getting tips and stuff like that, how much your tips was, when you got them and everything. This is why I don't understand when people be saying, oh, I'm not going to be driving Uber. They don't pay enough money or whatever. Yes, you're going to get some rides that are $3 rides. You're going to get some rides that's only $4 rides, some rides $10, $15. You're going to get all different kind of stuff, but what you got to include is you're going to be getting tips too. They might tip you $1. They might tip you $5. They might tip you $10 or $20. You just don't know. You just know that's another part of getting some extra money. So it's quite a few different ways of making money in the app. So you can't really say what you're gonna make until you turn the app on and you start driving. You know what I'm saying? And the goal, you set your goals, how much you want to make a day or how much you want to make a week, and you drive until you get that. Now we go back in here. You see the reservations right there? Reservations is a little different. Now I kind of like the reservations because usually it's a set fee. Now most of them be $20. Now in every city and state it's probably gonna be a little different. But once you click onto the reservations, it'll pop up. Bam, you'll see what they got to offer. Sometimes there are no reservations, but sometimes they are, because sometimes they'll send you a notification. You know it's a reservation, and you go in there and click and see what they got to offer. It'll tell you what date the reservation, If you look at it real close, it'll tell you what time, 5:30 p.m. The first one, tell you it's $21.79. And sometimes these reservations, it might take 15 minutes to get to them. It might take 10 minutes to get to them, depending on where you at or driving. But sometimes it might be a 20-minute ride. It might be a 30-minute ride. But it's still within an hour, so you're getting that $21.79, and then you're going to get other rides in between that hour. So you're probably going to make about $35 that hour, if not $40 that hour. And then, so look at the one at the bottom. It has the word open and it has the word accept. That means no one has accepted yet, because they'll send a whole, like an email, a blast email. And the first one accepted, that's the one who can get it. So it might be 100 people get the same message you get. And all you got to do is read it and say, okay, I want that. And you'll click accept. And then it'll look like the one at the top where it say cancel. That means you've already accepted it. You can cancel it at any given time. Preferably, if you're going to cancel it, try to cancel it a couple of hours ahead of time, depending on when you got it. I try not to ever cancel anything. I like to try to get as much money as possible, especially if I get that. That's a guaranteed $20 for that hour or more, because you done made that $20 up front. So you almost got your gas money back already if you put $40 in the tank. This is what I don't understand with people when they saying it's not enough money or whatever. There's so many different ways to make money inside this Uber app. So now you done checked in the reservations. We gonna accept the bottom one because we ain't letting that get away. That's a guaranteed $40. Now look at this, $45.77. That right there was one ride. That wasn't even a reservation. That was one ride. I think that was from Clarksville to the airport, right? I think that was from Nashville to Clarksville. Either way, that was a $45 ride. Let's just say it took an hour for that ride. I mean $45.77 for an hour. Yes, if I have to drive back, that's cool, because that means it'll break it down. I really only made like a little bit over $20 an hour. But that's still even good for any job. That's good for any job. So some rides you're going to get that's going to be $20. Some rides going to be $45. You really don't know until you turn on the app. So a lot of people be like, no, that ain't enough money. That ain't this. Man, hey, you can make as much money as you want to make, but you got to turn on the app to make the money, right? So now I'm breaking it down, letting y'all know that y'all can make a little extra money. If you get the reservations, you can make enough money, extra money to be in hot spots or whatever like that. So you just don't know until you turn the app on. You can't say it's not worth my gas, it's not worth this, until you turn the app on. Now, this is actually picking up people. It's a little different. Now, I peep this out, though, right? Another little area. And, you know, that little triangle right there, up there about $3. And what's that, $3.75? It's something, you know, my eyesight. I ain't got my glasses on. But that's you. That's where you at. That's where you at. So you can tell where you at. And you see with the blue, that little blue would say more. That means it's an event going on. You click on that, it'll tell you what time the event start. It'll tell you what time the event end. And if you want to go to that area, it's going to be a little GPS in there. You can click that. It'll take you directly to that area. You can follow it. You see at the bottom where it say $2 extra your next trip? That means whatever your trip is, it's going to add $2 extra onto it. So it's multiple ways to make money in this app. Now, I know I should have probably told you this at the beginning, but I didn't. You see those two little bars at the bottom left? That right there, that determines on if you're going to be doing Uber Eats or you're going to be picking up regular people or whatever. You see the deliveries is turned off. I can literally turn on deliveries and the UberX at the same time, and they'll just send me, I don't really know what I'll be getting, but they'll send me deliveries, and they'll send me back to back, probably picking up people, just whatever they send me. But right now I got it on just picking up people because you can make more money, because the longer the trip, the more money you make. Uber Eats is, you know, that's a little different if you got family in the car, you got your kids in the car, because you can't have nobody in the car when you're driving to pick up people. But when you're doing Uber Eats, you can have somebody in the car with you because you're only picking up food and dropping it off. So that's more of like a family thing. If you want your kids with you or something like that and you want to make some money, you do Uber Eats. And plus you can talk on the phone or whatever. You ain't really supposed to talk on the phone while you're picking up people. Now peep this out. You see the Ubereats XL? That's because I have an SUV. That's not going to pop up in everybody's app. That's only popping up because the information that they gave them, they understand that I have an SUV, and I can get more money per ride. I didn't click that because a lot come with that. If I'm getting more money a ride, that means I have to lift my third seat up. I have a third row up with seats. I don't never use that because once I lift that up, it makes the back compartment smaller. And some people are going to the airport and they have a lot of luggage. So then I had to get out, put that down, drop them off at the airport, pull the seats back up. I don't want to go through all that. And plus, some people want to be comfortable. If they know they can get my big SUV for a little cheaper, they're going to keep on ordering my ride. So I know I might get more money if I do, the Uber XL, but I'm going to get more rides with the Uber X because it's going to be a comfortable ride. It's bigger. And especially when they go into the airport, I ain't got to keep on getting out, putting the seats down, and all that other stuff. So everybody knows smaller money comes quicker than bigger money. So this is why I choose to do the Uber X. That's up to you. You can do deliveries and Uber X, or you can just do Uber X. I choose not to do deliveries right now. So this is inside the Uber app, showing you in a quick fashion ways to make money when you're using Uber. I eat knowledge for breakfast, y'all. I'm out.